2, 1.
Sweet.
Suey! Sue!
I did it.
You did it, honey promise? Did you run up and Suey?
I did. I didn't run up.
You gotta run. When you score the goal, you gotta run up and then you gotta Suey.
That's too much for me.
It's a celebration, I promise.
Of what?
Of Suey.
Celebration of what?
Scoring the goal. I'm gonna share this for my Discord peeps. Sister Zenab, hello guys, what's up, yo? Let me see if I can do this. Guess who's back with a brand new track? Sue! Hi guys, how's everyone? What's up? Who's gonna win the World Cup, guys? Who's gonna win the World Cup, Mobina?
I have no idea.
Portugal, Portugal, Portugal. Portugal's gonna win the World Cup, yo.
They are?
Yeah. And Ron's gonna score a hat trick in the final against Argentina. Yes, Sister Zenab, I'm back. England always has a good team, but they always kind of suck. They did okay in the last tournament, though. They did good. Just sub and joined. Ryan, yes, I do remember you. Welcome back, guys.
Just, like, putting it on Instagram so more people can join us.
Yeah.
And then I'll also go
France.
live on
Thank
TikTok.
you, guys. I
TikTok.
need a new pair of glasses. These are old, but I need some. Yee! Yee! Favorite NFL team? I don't really have one, but if I had to choose, it would be Buffalo Bills and Philadelphia Eagles are the two teams that I would support. Are you guys allowed to go to places like amusement parks? Yes. We went so many times in the summer to Canada's Wonderland. We were there like 15 times. We can definitely go to amusement parks. Thank you, guys. Yes, it's a cooking live. I'm back, baby! We're back! My baby brother's
Back
doing my
where?
homework. Isn't it the best when your siblings do your homework for you?
Guys, did you guess what we're making yet? Why don't you guess?
Walaikum assalam, guys. I don't even know if I said salam in this live. Assalamu alaikum, guys. I'm sorry. I got so distracted with the sui. We're also going to be going live, inshallah, on TikTok as well, guys. So there's going to be a live that's going to be more on TikTok that you might see like more of a Mubina's angle, and then there's going to be this one. We're going to try this out and see if it goes okay. It might not because there's two people doing two lives. But she's going to be in this live too. She's just going to be like cooking and there's going to be both. They love your hijab.
Thank you, guys. My hijab from Az-Zahra Gifts.
Sister Zainab, yes, it was nice to talk with you as well. Thank you for all your understanding and your support. It's really appreciated.
This.
We love our Discord people. I didn't see the last part for last live. Go check it out. It's there.
This gimbal is not gonna work. Don't we have another one?
No.
It's not gonna work. Look at this. It's so flimsy. It's just too flimsy.
So how do you want to fix it?
TikTok live studio. What is live studio?
I don't know. Can you keep it like that? If you keep it in one position, then it should be Gucci. Welcome, controversial. That's a really interesting. Controversial breadstick. I'd be curious to know how you came up with the name. Interesting.
Is that a name for
We're not
us,
cooking
or
turkey.
is this a name for?
No, it's their username.
Okay.
I admire your work, guys.
The only problem with this kind of setup. See, look at this. It happened again.
Can you turn it off and just keep it still?
No, it doesn't work that way.
I usually just keep it off.
Even if I keep it off, it's not gonna like be still. That's the issue.
Okay.
Look at this. Look at how flimsy it is.
Technical difficulties, yo.
Yeah.
Hi, guys. Try it out.
The only issue with this like way or method of doing it is, first of all, the quality is really bad because it's my phone. And then secondly, I'm gonna be cooking. I won't be able to read any of the questions.
Okay.
So you're gonna have to keep them on your side.
That's why I asked you if you could read it or not. If it's too much, then don't do it. It's okay.
I don't know if I'll be able to.
We're
Hey
trying.
guys,
We're trying it
how are
out.
you?
See if it works. If it's too
Tell
much.
them I said hi.
Sorry,
You're
guys.
saying you said hi.
I say.
Well, they're saying they said hi, Garrett.
What is YouTube Studio? It's a place where you can track your analytics for your channel.
So guys, we're actually live in 2 different places. We're live on TikTok as well as YouTube. Oh, okay. Guys, before I start the live, I actually kind of need your help. So we got this new shelf in our kitchen.
We did.
And I want your help.
It looks
Please
not
tell
the
me
best
on how
right now.
to organize it because I don't want to put our pots. See, we live in an apartment.
I can't show you guys. There's no space.
It's a small apartment.
You guys will probably see.
And the problem with the small apartment is that we don't have enough storage in our cabinet, so we can't keep our cookware. And you guys know we're brown, so we have a lot of pots. And I want to keep our pots outside.
Right, go watch the last live if you want after this one.
Let me show you.
We are cooking. I don't know if Fubina's revealed it yet.
It's so flimsy, Jared. It's so flimsy. Like, I don't know what to do with this.
I can go run and get the other one. It's not a big deal.
Can you do that?
I don't mind. Just if you can watch this.
I'm going to be in 2 places at once. Guys, if you want the view of the shelf that I'm talking about, it's on our TikTok live.
Can you watch this while I go?
How am I supposed to do that and this?
No, just like wait 5 minutes.
How? Okay,
just 5
guys,
minutes.
this is not good. This is messy.
It's okay, I'll
we
get
have to clean it. But basically,
right back,
this is a shelf, and I want to do something better with it. Like, I want to organize it so that our pots and our Instapot is there. So, like, the bottom shelf is kind of the idea I'm going with. I want to make it better, though. I don't know how, though. This is going to be really hard because I'm on YouTube Live and I'm on TikTok Live at the same time. So this guy just decided to leave me with both of these lives. Okay. Alright. What's up, guys? Hello. Rubina, remember me? Yes, Ryan. We remember you. Look for inspos on Pinterest. See, I'm gonna go on Pinterest and check it out. I just don't know, like, how I can do it. Pinterest doesn't give the best instructions on how to organize stuff. So I've been watching a lot of kitchen videos. Assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum assalam. How are you guys? Oh my god, YouTube. Come on, guys. Let's go. You guys need to share this video and like it so that more people can watch this. It's literally cooking for dummies. Come on, who doesn't want to see that, right? Religion is the most evil. I wouldn't say that. I mean, if it's not for you, it's not for you. Do you see these dark things on my veil, guys? I think on TikTok it shows more. It's basically because I cried while chopping the onion. I hate chopping the onion. Make me moderator. Guys, I can't make anyone moderator right now. I'm trying to, like, do 2 lives at one time. What is your favorite color? My favorite color is red and blue. How are your cats? Our cats are good. They're outside. I don't see Sierra right now, but they're all outside of the kitchen because I don't want them here when we're cooking. Is boxing haram? Talk to a scholar. We're not going to give a ruling on anything. When do you guys want to have children? Whenever God wills. We are not opposed to the idea. We want to have children. What was Mehdi before he converted? He was Catholic. So I'm like in 2 places at once, so maybe I can do this. He was Catholic. What's your favorite food? My favorite food is lasagna. Hello, Medina. Hello. Of course, she looks away when I send a comment. Omar Khalil. No, I look back. I look back. Why did your husband convert? So we actually realized our feelings for one another, and I had to tell him that because of these feelings, I'm going to have to stop talking to him because we have no reason to talk anymore. We stopped working. We were not in the same research labs anymore. So I told him straight up, like, we can't talk anymore because you need to find someone like you and I need to find someone like me. And I told him I'm going to stay single my whole life. So he said, okay, you know what? I do want to pursue a relationship with you in the future, so maybe I'll research Islam. And I said, are you sure you want to do it on your own and not because you want to marry me? And he said, no, it's not because I want to marry you. I want to learn more about Islam. So then basically I became a source for his research. So then when he started researching, he decided to research. He became interested in researching. And then finally he converted to Islam. It was a very big shock to me the day he converted to Islam because I was not expecting it. It was Father's Day. He visited his family. He came back and he's like, I feel like I need to be Muslim now. And I was like, are you sure? Like, what? And he's like, yeah. Hey, Golden Gully, are you in this live? Because I saw your name pop up. But I don't know if you're actually in this live. Where do you live? We live in Canada. Skylar. Hey, Skylar. I see you there. Jazakallah Zainab for letting everyone know that we're live. Bro. Mubina, you did it again. I'm sorry, Omer. It's not my fault. I see your message, but I see the wrong one. Ida, you talk Arabic, so I can't speak Arabic fluently. I can speak it a little bit, but like not fluently. I understand a little bit more, but yeah. Assalamu alaikum assalam. Please make me moderator, my sister. I would do that. It's just there's a big problem with TikTok right now with moderators, so it's hard. Okay, I'll say this one more time. I might be coming to Toronto. Omar Khalil, when are you coming to Toronto? That's awesome. Yo, Garrett. Yeah. Your homeboy's coming to Toronto. When? I have no idea. When? Where the vlog is Mehdi? He went to get me a proper gimbal because look at this, guys. This is so flimsy. This is what I'm using right now. Look at this. It's the gimbal I'm using. What do you do for work? We're content creators now.
Suey!
Oh boy.
I'm back.
Yes.
I miss you, I promise. I promise I miss you, I promise.
Meanwhile, this is going everywhere. Omar
I'm
Khalil's
back.
coming to Toronto.
When? I had to get this, guys. The other one's not working. I got it, I promise.
Look how it vibrates.
This thing is good. And I'm not sponsored, but if you guys ever see this on like Amazon or something you want to make videos with, this thing is really good.
Yeah, I think this is the best one so far.
You can bend this stuff and you can like attach it to like a tree branch or something if you're outside, or you can attach it onto anything, and it's good. So recommend this if you guys are looking for equipment. I don't know who is, but
I don't know who is.
Do you like Harry Potter?
Yeah, I'm gonna put this on my...
I read the first 3 books because for English class I had to read those books. But the movies are good. Mobina likes the books.
Do I?
I'm not watching Netflix.
Do I?
But I'm excited for World Cup. World Cup! World Cup! World Cup!
You're gonna have to take over the comments
Sweet!
for a while.
How am I supposed to do that and do this too?
I figure it out. You're smart.
World Cup?
Okay, maybe I'll put you guys over here.
Cristiano Ronaldo is the GOAT.
Okay, you guys can watch me cook, actually.
People say Ronaldo's finished, and he had one bad half season, okay? In the manager, I don't even think he wants him on the team anyway.
Like show you guys.
Okay, so I think Ronaldo has a lot more to offer, even though he's 37. People judge way too fast. It's always having a bad half season. He's not done. He just needs the right team, right setup.
Walaikum assalam, guys. I don't know how I'm supposed to put it here.
I'm excited for...
I don't want to put it on the stove.
I'm looking forward to the Ronaldo interview that comes out tomorrow. Do you guys watch ex-Muslim channel like Infidel Noodle, Apostate Aladdin, ex-Muslim? Please tell me. No, I personally don't. I don't have an issue with anyone. I don't watch these channels though.
Do you like K-pop?
I don't know.
Not a fan anymore. But I did like DBSK.
Oh, I definitely supported Pakistan.
What do you think about other religions?
In that match,
I'm gonna start cooking because
Pakistan lost.
My whole thing.
Why did they lose?
Cooking. Guys, did you manage to guess what I'm cooking today? This is the pot I'll be using. Did you manage to like...
She did not get an ice cap today, so the days that we're not outside, she doesn't, and she's sad. I don't even know if Mubina's eaten yet.
I haven't eaten anything yet.
Mubina's hungry, it usually has ice cap.
Yeah, which is why I'm so cranky right now. You didn't get me ice cap.
I promised I would get you ice cap.
No, guys, they did not get me ice cap.
Guys, it's snowing outside. It's
Can you
pretty.
gamble? No, we cannot gamble. Gambling is haram.
Hi, Chelsea.
It's actually in the Quran.
Walaikum assalam, Omar Khalil. I heard you're coming to the T-Dog.
Absolutely impermissible.
I know, Pakistan
right,
lost. Next time. They'll win
did you
next
ever
time,
manage to guess what we're cooking?
Hello.
Can you ask them, Garrett, to guess what we're cooking?
Guys, guess what we're cooking now? Because a lot of you guys are asking, what are you
What time is it
cooking?
there? It's like almost 10 o'clock.
Yes, favorite
What
Harry
are
Potter
the-
character? I don't know why, but in that
Not
last
the
movie,
spell?
Snape kind of grew on me a lot. I like Snape.
Snake or Snape?
Severus.
Severus, yeah.
He kind of grew on me. You might be coming this weekend, inshallah. Oh, that's amazing, bro. Are you visiting family? Bro, I don't even know if I'm going to be here this weekend.
Why not?
Well, I know on Sunday I'm not going to be there.
Wait, is the event here in
Wait,
Toronto?
are you going to an event, bro?
Is the event in Toronto?
Well,
That Sunday event?
yeah. Are you going to an event? Omar Khalil, let us know, because there's some event on Sunday that we might be going on. I don't know what it's called.
Can you show your wig?
The hardest thing I gave up when I
don't wear
converted?
wigs. I'm not allowed to wear
Music.
wigs.
Probably music
Did
is
your
very
husband
hard.
ever practice a religion before Islam? So, my husband was
Pastor.
Catholic. Gary, would you mind telling people about your Catholic days?
Yo, it's like, yo, I'm not too loud. Sorry, guys. It's like literally everywhere. So, what do I say? Yo, I was Catholic before. I'm Muslim now.
Yes.
That's pretty much it.
Would you want to tell people about your Catholic days?
Not depends what they want to know. What do you guys want to know?
Everything.
Is eating pork in Minecraft haram? It's like, is drinking beer in RuneScape haram?
Do you get intoxicated?
If you guys have questions, let us know. Specific questions.
Guys, if you're not consuming it, if you're not being
Oh.
affected by it, if it's not taking you away from God, then it's not impermissible.
Omar Khalil, so apparently there's an event this Sunday that Khabib is gonna be at. We might be at that event too. I don't know what it's called yet.
Khabib.
Khabib, the UFC, former UFC fighter guy. So we're going to an event with Khabib.
Okay.
I don't know if I'll be able to
What are
meet
your
him. That'd
thoughts
be cool.
on Israel and Palestine?
We don't celebrate
want to
Christmas.
stay away from the politics, but free Palestine.
I honestly, guys, I don't have a favorite surah right now.
I just said we don't want to be like
Oh, you like
political, and
Draco.
then I said free Palestine.
I don't have a favorite surah yet because I'm learning a lot of the small surahs. I feel like I would say one
Wait,
and then
I'm still
I'll
moderator.
change
Yes,
it. So I don't know
Enchanted
yet. I
Books are
haven't
still
read enough
moderator.
surahs to know
Are you
which one's
allowed
my
to
favorite
go
yet.
trick-or-treating? No.
Hardest rule to follow as a Muslim?
Mashallah, you guys are very beautiful Muslims. Jazakallah tips and
Oh, that's a good question, man.
Hi from Australia.
That actually is a really good question.
Guys, do you hear this?
I don't find any rules that hard, to be honest. Maybe eating halal food because you don't know what's in the food a lot. Like, you have to, like, research a lot certain foods and, like, look at the ingredients whenever you're picking up food that you're not familiar with. So, I think being in a non-Muslim country, I'd say the food is kind of a challenge, but I wouldn't say it's that hard. You just have to put the extra effort to learn.
I feel like
Surah
I added too much
Doha?
effort.
I think I've learned that one.
Yeah, Wadduha, Wallayli, Zatida.
Yeah. I have to memorize all these surahs. I've learned like 16 surahs or 17 surahs, but I don't have them memorized. I've just done the tajweed for them and everything, but I don't remember them.
Can you have
So
more than one
I have to
wife?
practice memorization.
But
Look at that sizzle!
another wife.
Can you see in the...
Is haram like a sin? So yes, we do get
I don't-
for doing things that are impermissible.
I don't know if we're going to have a conversation with them. The apostate Aladdin thing, though, that there was a misunderstanding that happened where one of his videos got censored because our management accidentally was censoring videos or something, our former management, and then his video got like flagged because it said we what's it called? We reported it or something, which we didn't. So there was a whole misunderstanding. We messaged him. He was kind to us. We had a nice brief conversation. Alhamdulillah, everything was resolved. So we have no issue with him. Everything's
I
fine.
need to organize our cabinets. It's like
I have many
falling
surahs
out.
memorized. I just don't recite because I don't want to mess
Here's
up
my
the
struggle
wording.
while Garrett ignores me.
Sorry, what's up, honey? It's hard to hear. I'll pour it for you.
No, I think this pot isn't good. We need a different pot. This is not a good pot.
See, there's different cultural challenges that we face. For example, the spices. We were going to the store yesterday. We got like a bunch of
It's
spices.
a struggle, guys.
It's a
Being
struggle.
married to, like,
I would only get like a few spices. Like we have like over
it's actually a struggle for me.
like 30 or 40 spices or something. Like, oh my god. And also they like to have a lot of kitchen appliances. A lot of kitchen appliances, a lot of pots and pans and everything. They cook with a lot of different pots and pans. We use very simple one pan, one pot kind of thing. That's
our
it.
religion.
Hello.
We try to stay within the boundaries
Are
of our
horror
religion,
things haram?
and then we
I'm
can, like,
not
follow
qualified to
it.
answer that. I would ask a scholar.
Suey!
Oh.
Did you reveal what we're making, Movina?
No, let them guess. Did they guess? I didn't see any guesses yet.
Okay, I gotta give them some level of hint. There's ginger, garlic, and onion.
I mean, that's not what I mean. You have to give them an actual ingredient here.
Okay, there's chickpeas in it.
Yes.
What led me to Islam from Catholicism, I wanted to be closer to God, and I wasn't able to achieve that as a Catholic. But as a Muslim, I have to put in the effort to have that relationship with God, that closeness with God. I felt like Islam didn't have, I mean, Catholicism and Christianity in general, for me, did not have the structure to be able to, guide me to have a good relationship with God. In terms of prayer, in terms of being a good person, having good manners, good character, and I'm not saying Christianity doesn't teach those things, but it doesn't really instruct you on how to do those things in a way that can make you better. I feel like Islam has more, it's more clear, like even the way we pray, how we do certain things, which food we eat. If you guys see it, it looks like a lot of rules that we follow, but it's honestly quite simple once you understand it. Even boundaries between men and women. You know, I don't have female friends, she doesn't have male friends. It's very simple. Islam is a very simple way of life. And there's boundaries in place to protect us. It's something that we want to follow because it makes us comfortable and it protects us in our relationship and in all ways of our life. So I feel a lot happier as a Muslim.
I'm about to add my spices. Here, can you tell them what I just did?
What?
So I'm just making my onion golden brown. Because that's what's going to give it the color. If you guys have not guessed yet what I'm making,
she's on the live on TikTok as well.
Chickpea pulao is like a rice chickpea dish.
In terms of the question, what type of Catholic were you? I don't know what you mean by what type. I didn't know there's multiple types, but the honest truth is, no matter if I say I watched a ton of religious lectures or went to church all the time or not, people are going to say, oh, you convert for the wrong reason. I'm not here to please anyone, to be honest. It's my relationship with God. But for me, I grew up, I went to church, not all the time, not often, but I went to Catholic school, elementary school, high school, that's all I knew. And it just didn't resonate with me. Whenever I went to the church, I didn't feel that kind of connection with God that I did. For example, even when I went to a mosque, or even when I'm praying at home, I've never been able to have this kind of relationship outside of Islam. So it's not something I'd ever want to go back from. I'm very happy like this.
What holidays do y'all celebrate?
It is chaotic, guys. I'm sorry. We got two lives going at the same time. I'm thinking about converting to be Muslim. Alhamdulillah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide you and make things easy for you. Ameen. It feels like midnight. Many Islamic teachers accept that we leave Islam should be... That's not true.
Gary, why did you suggest this?
Hey, you don't have to do it. I'm not telling you to do it.
I'm like rambling.
If it's too much for you, you don't have to do it. It's okay.
Now I'm too in.
No pressure.
Well,
there are many people, guys, who have left Islam and nothing happens to them. If one of you guys were Muslim and you left, I wouldn't do anything to you. We're not supposed to harm anyone or do anything like that. The only thing is, I don't understand fully, guys, to be honest, in terms of how the Sharia works and everything, but there's no Sharia law that's 100% applied correctly in any country.
I'm gonna have to change the pot. This is bad. This pot sucks.
Honey, I'm trying to answer the question. Can you let me answer the question?
I know, but we need to change the pot pronto.
Okay, let's change it then.
Yes, please.
So then put it in this.
It's an emergency. No, not that pot. Not that one.
Okay.
We need the black one.
Can I finish answering the question, or is it something we have to do now?
We need to do this urgently.
What black one?
Because it's burning. Look at this.
Okay, which black one?
Look what happened.
Which pot?
You know the one that I usually use to make food?
The blue one?
Is that blue?
Yep. This blue one.
That's black. And gray.
Oh my god.
I don't see blue. Guys, is this blue?
That bottom is
blue.
blue.
Am I colorblind?
It's blue. The inside is black.
Is this blue?
The inside is black.
Gray and black. Garrett.
Okay, anyway, I'll answer your question.
Oh.
We can't harm someone if they leave Islam, guys. Okay? If someone leaves Islam and then they start talking bad about Islam and they start disrespecting Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and doing things like that, even then, I can't go and act and harm someone. Nor would I want to harm someone. I wouldn't want someone disrespecting my religion or my Prophet, peace be upon him, who we all love, right? But
See gray and black. Yeah, me too.
there's a certain
So,
actions that could be
this is
taken
what I
under
have to
Sharia, but it's not
address,
something
but
that's
what
applied
happens in this
anywhere because
pot?
it's not applied right now
That
fully
pot is
correctly
going
in any
away
country.
because I can't use that pot anymore.
But a lot of people think that like any
It's
Muslim
actually
can go and
not
do something. That's not how it
safe
works.
for dishes.
There's a whole government and system and process behind what happens and steps that are taken. Do what makes you happy, and if you are happy with your life now, that's all I want for me. Simple. Yes. What's baby shark? Shark do baby shark.
Garrett, I think that pot needs to be thrown away because it's not safe for us to consume food cooked in it.
Okay,
It's harmful.
we can discuss. Do you want to discuss it after?
No, I'm just telling you right now that I'm gonna throw it away.
May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make things easy for you and allow you success in finishing your Quran tomorrow. Ameen. That's
Looks
amazing.
great.
Congratulations on finishing it.
Hey, everyone's saying it's gray and black.
Okay, is you happy? We want it to be...
No one said it's blue.
Okay,
How is
so
it blue?
you're arguing with someone who doesn't care to argue.
I'm not arguing, I'm just wondering, how is it blue? I just want to know.
Okay, fine, it's great. I don't care.
How's it blue?
Are you friends with other women? No, I'm not. It's green. It's not green. It's gray blue.
I don't know how it's blue.
Guys, I appreciate the comments a lot. If you say if I see like repeated comment over and over again, I may have to mute. I'm just letting you guys know if you're new here. Just because I don't really mute people often,
Okay.
but if it's spam, I have to.
What I'm gonna
just
do
for the
is I'm
experience of
probably
other
gonna
people.
end the live on TikTok because I don't think I can keep up
Oh,
with
I'm
this
so
anymore.
sorry. When did that just happen? You
But I
burned
might
yourself.
come back on the live once I'm done cooking.
Walaikum
Until
assalam.
then, I'm gonna talk to you guys later. Assalamu alaikum and bye.
I'm so sorry to hear that, Skylar. I hope everything's okay. Why did you have to give up music? Because music, it has, you have to be careful with music. There's a lot of music with inappropriate lyrics or hidden messages that can, sway you in ways that can distract you from your relationship with God. Certain lyrics can be bad, and then it can influence your language, and you can start using bad words because of what you're exposed to. So it's always safer to avoid it. And I'm not giving you guys a ruling or fatwa. It's just something that I would say for myself. For me, I tell myself it's always safer to avoid if you're not sure. They're saying it's blue. Okay, so I think maybe with the double live it was a bit chaotic, so
A little too much.
don't worry about it.
Uh-huh.
So, is everything going okay now?
Fine.
Are you okay? Do you want me to open it?
No, I'm fine.
How's your hand?
It's fine. Go to your live.
I'm going. I'm just checking in on you.
It's okay. It's fine.
Thank you guys for making such great content. Thank you guys. I know some Muslim people who listen. There is a difference of opinion on music. We do follow the opinion that certain sounds and certain music is permissible, but it's like little background sounds and nasheeds and things like that, not music that's like swearing or inappropriate content and things like that. So when in doubt, it's always safer to just be careful with music. I personally saw those hadiths. They're saying you can, if someone leaves Islam, you can, okay. Where are you getting the information? And even if you're seeing hadiths, are you reading them? Is it an authentic hadith or not? And is it something that you're taking out of context, or are you reading it correctly? There's 1.9 billion Muslims in the world. If all people who left Islam were harmed, there'd be a lot of cases of that. You barely hear of that. There's occasional situation where someone might do something, but that's not Islam. I'm not going to go around harming someone just because they leave the religion. If they start talking bad about the religion, we should stand up and tell, in ways that are appropriate to, explain to people that this is disrespectful and they shouldn't be doing that. And like I said, under Sharia, there are certain, implications through government and things like that that could happen, but I don't know the in-depths of that either. But if you guys are talking about, I've even had people come to me, family members come to me and say, oh, Muslims want to become like a martyr and, harm themselves and harm others just so they can go to paradise. It doesn't work like that. Why aren't all Muslims doing these things then? There's no answer, because that's not something that we do. You're a martyr if you're in a situation where you die, as a Muslim. You could be in a grocery store and someone harms you. It's not something that, oh, I'm going to go seek this out today. Like, that's not how it works. Aruj, thank you so much. Soft, cute music, I can't give you rulings on music, guys. I can only share the opinion that we follow. A lot of the videos and content from our channel, including what we say in the lives, is based on the opinion that we follow in Islam. Some people will say that music is impermissible. We might say the opinion we follow is that it's okay, based on the scholarly opinion that we follow. So I can't advise you.
Baby, I'm just gonna need your help with something, because I don't know where you put the lid. Can you just tell me where the lid is for this one?
It's not washed. It's in there. I washed literally every single thing except that one lid. It's like I couldn't. You want me to wash it?
Can you wash it?
I can, but...
My seeds are gonna
Okay,
get
drop
wet.
it. Drop it in here.
Please, thank you.
Guys, give me a sec. I need to clean this.
Yeah, guys, we're sorry. It is a bit chaotic. So, the chickpeas are almost done. It's so easy. This dish is so easy. I literally just added the spices, and now I added the chickpeas, and now I'm boiling it. The only issue I had today was the pot. That pot gotta go.
Well, we have other pots, so we can just replace it.
Garrett, I think she's mad.
Who's mad?
I'm not mad.
See, Mubina's good. She just
I'm
needs
frustrated
she needs
with
to
the
eat.
kitchen. I'm frustrated with the kitchen.
Why?
Because that pot got burned, and now I'm sad.
Oh, so it got damaged?
Yeah, it got damaged.
Why?
Because I tried cooking in it.
Is it like it can't handle hot temperature, or what happened?
Yeah, I can't handle
Okay,
heated
so
cooking.
then it's no good then.
Exactly.
So that's fine. That's not your fault. We have other pots. We'll replace it. Alhamdulillah. We have a whole pot set we haven't even opened yet.
Now, maybe for Black Friday.
It's over.
That's
But there's sales coming up, like winter sales and stuff.
okay, well, for Boxing Day,
Yeah, I can't give this up.
I need...
I promise.
Okay, it's fine. Just do it.
No, hold on.
I need it. Okay.
Honey needs her food.
I don't need food.
It's really, honestly, it's not, we're cooking food, so if you think this is messy, you're gonna see stuff out. That's just how cooking is, unless you guys don't cook, I don't know, but...
Wait, what's messy?
Kitchen.
Well, yeah, we're cooking.
Lego!
Clean the kitchen after you're done cooking, guys, not before.
I notice I'm silly on videos, but serious when I talk about religion. Well, I mean, it's just, when you see a 20-second clip, even the live, I think the live is more realistic depiction of how we are.
Yeah.
Because I have my moments. You guys saw me when I first came on here. It was like, Suey!
Yeah, guys, he's weird like that.
But religion, I do care a lot about. I can't really talk about religion in like a joking way because it's a very like serious, like personal thing. When we share on this channel, guys, about religion, it's something that's very personal to us. I don't think it's really nice when people go on someone's channel or anyone's, not even ours. Like if I go to a Christian channel, right, I may disagree with something they say, or anyone, a Hindu channel, but I'm not gonna comment and try to insult their religion. I would try to respectfully like understand what they do. We've asked questions to people of different religions on the lives before. You guys have answered, but we try not to say it in a way that's hurtful or judgmental or anything like that. I think it's very sad, you know, coming from a Christian background to a Muslim background and seeing all the hate that they get. It's not nice. I don't think it's deserved at all. I think there's a lot of misunderstandings about the religion. The moldy charger is good. It's stacked away. What is this, Sunny D?
Yep. Drink it.
No.
Drink it.
There's a spoon in it.
So?
And when there's a spoon in it, I've had
Just drink
experiences when you put you put salt in it.
No, I didn't. I didn't do anything.
Okay, so take the spoon, please.
Drink it. Just one sip.
It smells like something weird in here.
Just drink it.
Okay, don't like put something on me.
I'm not. Just drink it.
I'm so used to your prank. Bismillah ar-Rahman.
You didn't even drink it.
I did.
How is it?
You put salt in there.
I love it.
I can't trust you with drinks and stuff. Too many times you come with a spoon in it, and it's like some. Have you guys seen that video we posted on TikTok? She gave me a spoon of lentils or something before, and it was literally covered in like salt. There was salt, a big layer of salt underneath it in the spoon. So I just ate salt. The blue Sunny D, is it good? We have like 3 bottles of Sunny D in our house, the tangy original one. Yes, Sister Zena, when we almost burned the kitchen down. Good times. We almost had an incident here, but it was alright.
The Sunny D is so good.
Opinion on the brown culture.
So,
I don't
in case you didn't know, I added black salt to it. Makes it taste better, plus it's good for your digestion.
Make Turkish lahmacun. You added black salt into it? Sunny D?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if that's all it was, I would have drinking it, because I didn't know. We actually have lahmacun in our freezer. I don't know how to make it, but I buy it. I eat it regularly.
Okay, I'm not going to add potatoes because, well, I can't.
Sunny D is like an orange, tangy drink. Is it haram to go to the NBA? I don't see why it would, but like, I mean, don't ask me, guys. I can't answer these questions.
I'm about to add the rice.
If you're playing a sport, we can play sports as Muslims. There's certain things though, like if you're wearing shorts, you can't wear short shorts. You have to make sure that your knee is covered. That's the opinion that we follow, at least. There's certain things like that. I don't know what is fully involved in the NBA to say whether you can or not, and I'm not qualified.
Oh,
We're doing good, guys. Bro, I don't know what you mean by wait. I literally have been shivering because it's so cold in my house. Do you have a blanket or a heater? It is getting cold out. We've been having to put heaters on a lot here.
Gary, I just added the rice.
Ooh. I don't even know if we've announced it, guys. If we have, I'm sorry.
Announced what?
What the food is.
Guys, it's chickpea pulao. I already announced it.
Okay, chickpea pulao.
Yes.
You almost burnt down your mom's kitchen. Oh my god. Canada is very cold, yes. It's very cold. Can you watch football or hockey? Me personally, I can. I don't know if people follow different opinions on that. I watch football like soccer. That's what I watch. I don't actively watch games because I don't have like streaming or TV right now, but I watch a lot of highlights. I follow like Manchester United highlights and everything. That's my favorite team. And they're kind
Manchester United, but
sucking.
Ronaldo is leaving it, so is it still your favorite team?
I really want to see that Ronaldo interview. It's coming tomorrow. How did her family take your conversion and marriage? You guys are asking about it. So when we first got married, it was difficult. Like telling my family I converted to Islam. I told them that, and I also told them I want to get married. So I kind of put a lot of information out there, so I didn't keep shocking them over and over again with everything. And they still haven't moved on from it. They basically cut everything off. They don't want to talk to us. I have tried keeping in touch over the years, but it's gotten gradually less and less to the point where it's like no contact right now, because every time I talk to them, it's just the conversation gets very like disrespectful very quickly. I can't even basic conversations to say like, hi, how was your day, or happy birthday, how are you? They always lead into some sort of negativity or criticisms or like disrespect to our religion or to my wife or something. So it's like, I'm not going to go in full depth to the conversation, but this is the kind of dynamic. It's, if you guys are in my situation and you change your religion, like you become Muslim, for example, or any other religion, you know, I can only speak from an Islamic perspective that you have to try to maintain a relationship with your family as best you can, but if they're not cooperating, you can't force a relationship with them. You're not compelled to keep messaging them constantly and things like that. Like, you can take space for yourself, you know, if that's what's best, because you can't force people to talk to you if they're just going to keep insulting you. It doesn't work. Thank you. My non-Muslim friend have picked on me and I accidentally eat the pork that she did without me knowing. Do I get sins? I would say, you know, just rinse your mouth and repent to Allah. If you do something by accident, like eating pork or anything that's haram, Allah knows best. Allah is most forgiving, most merciful. So that's not like a sin if you're doing it accidentally. Intention is what's very important in Islam. So just repent and ask for forgiveness, and you know, things can happen. You guys are awesome. You start praying mostly after 10 if you know how to. Even if you can learn how to pray before that, you can always start before that. Mubina is from Pakistan. Mubina put something in the Sunny D.
It wasn't supposed to be a prank.
Yeah. I see what it tasted like now, so it's like, okay, I would have continued drinking that.
I liked it.
It was alright. It was okay.
You just rejected my drink.
But I tasted the salt, and I'm like, what's
You
in this?
rejected my drink. How could you do that? So mean. How could you reject my drink?
I'm sorry, honey. I didn't mean to reject your drink.
I feel rejected.
I promise I'll drink your drink.
I feel so rejected.
I promise don't feel rejected.
No, I feel rejected.
I see someone gave the donation. Thank you guys so much. I'm sorry if I didn't catch your message or if I wasn't here. I'm sorry for that. But thank you for that. Your support means a lot, guys. May I ask for advice? I'm not Muslim, but I'm having a crisis of faith, and I wanted to know, how do you deal when it feels like God is not listening to you? There's a lot of times when you make dua or you pray for something, and it doesn't happen, and it might not happen for a long time, or it may not happen the way you want. God hears everything. God knows everything that's going on with you, but sometimes things don't come about the way that you expect or right away. You know, I pray to Allah. Thank you so much, Cressy, I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Thank you so much for that. Sometimes things don't happen the way you expect. Like if I pray for a wife, you know, I prayed for a Christian wife, someone who's a good wife when I was Christian. I ended up marrying a Muslim woman. But
I told him that if he was to marry like a Christian girl, it would have to be a very religious Christian girl because of what he wanted, and he was like, nah, I think I could do with like someone non-religious. I'm like, I don't think so.
I didn't think I was gonna marry a woman who covers her face, but I wanted a girl who, like, you know, not only dressed modestly but also acted modestly as well. And I thought I was gonna meet like a more like kind of practicing Christian. I wasn't overly religious myself, but I was very spiritual.
He was.
And I had certain hopes for like in a relationship.
Yeah.
And I ended up
think that's
marrying
what
you.
drew me
So
to him. Yeah. Sorry.
no, it's okay.
I was just
Do
saying.
you want to sit?
No, I'm just saying that's what drew me to you. The fact that you were so spiritual, it made me see a good soul, and I thought there was like, I didn't think there was hope for us, but I thought there was hope for you. That maybe down the line, maybe you'd research Islam.
Yeah.
You know.
So sometimes
I wanted you to research your own religion.
Yeah. Sometimes things happen, guys, the way that you don't expect. I see Golden Gullies here. Assalamu alaikum, bro. Walaikum assalam. I hope you're doing well, bro. We followed your whole trip for Pakistan.
Oh, that was so good. We were like, why are we not there?
We were legit. We almost were going to go to Pakistan. I don't know if I told you that, but we were almost going to go there, and then the visas got delayed.
Yeah.
We were supposed to go with Adil and Sister Zainab, and then they ended up getting their visas, and they weren't able to go, and then we didn't get our visas, and we were able to go. So it was a whole situation like that. I was like, watch, we're going to meet up with him in Pakistan before we see him in Canada.
Yeah.
But bro, inshallah, I would love to meet up again. I like we're going to be possibly traveling near the end of the month. We'll let you guys know if it actually happens.
But actually happens.
Because the last two trips, it just, for whatever reason, things got like delayed with visas and whatnot. But inshallah, I would love to meet with you maybe in like December or something if you're available.
Yes, guys. Imagine a collab with Golden Gully, eh?
We will, inshallah. We said we were gonna do it in the summer, and then
we want to.
A lot of stuff happened with us in the summertime, and I really want to collaborate with you, do a video, do some cooking, something. Would love to do that. We're literally doing a cooking live here.
Yeah.
So
Also,
that would
guys,
be
if
awesome.
you don't follow Golden Gully already, please go do so. He has.
I'm sure they do, but yes, you're doing amazing.
I'm just saying, just in case someone doesn't know.
Yeah. I heard one Islamic teacher who said, okay. Guys, when you hear someone say something, it doesn't mean that that's a reflection of what Islam is actually teaching. You could hear, like, just because someone's a scholar, some scholars say stuff that's either not true or very extreme. You have to be careful with who you're getting your information from. And another thing that I want to address, even make a video about this, is so many people come to us all the time and they're like, my mom is Muslim and she doesn't do what you guys do. My friend is Muslim and they don't do what you do. My friend is Muslim and he has a dog in his house and he gets a fade haircut. Why are you telling me that I can't do these things and stuff like that? You have to understand that just because someone identifies with a religion, even when people get very extreme with it, that does not mean that you should not judge Islam based on what a Muslim person does. Judge Islam on what the religion is actually about and what it is. Because there's Muslims, some people are more practicing than others. Some people may even follow a difference of opinion on a certain topic. So you can't really but there's certain topics that kind of, it gets irritating when a Muslim will come to us and say, I dated dating is allowed in Islam, or you can physically touch the opposite sex. What are you guys talking about? These are topics that don't have difference of opinion, that people will come and say, well, you guys are extreme because you're saying you can't do that when my friend does it. Just because your friend does it, that doesn't mean it's correct. And we're not saying we're perfect either, but there's no difference of opinion on this. So if you're a practicing Muslim, you're not going to do that stuff. So I don't understand that, guys. Just because you see a Muslim doing something, it doesn't mean that what they're doing is correct. Even the stuff you guys see us do, you should research and find out what the truth is. Oh, these guys gave this information. Let me research it and find out what the truth is.
Exactly, guys. Don't ever just take
Best
anyone's
collaboration.
word for it.
Exactly, honey. Don't just take someone's word for it. Yes, best collaboration. Inshallah, hopefully coming up soon with Golden Gully. That would be amazing. Yes, if you like Islam, continue learning about it until you're older. You can decide for yourself. Species of birds, and do you cope? How do you cope? Okay, so the bird and cat thing is kind of difficult in ways, but our cats have kind of mellowed a little bit. They've chilled out a little bit with the bird, but before they still jump on the cage, and we can't let the bird out. It's kind of difficult having a bird and cats in the same home, especially in a small apartment. So there are challenges with that. We usually have to be careful with letting the cats in.
Okay, guys, I would like to mention that this is my first time making something like this, so I don't know how it's going to turn out, but obviously Garrett is my test subject, so
It's always good.
if he eats it and lets me know that it's okay, then I will take a bite. Not that I completely trust his judgment on food.
No, she doesn't trust my judgment.
I don't judge anyone's judgment on food, except for my own. I can't with food. Is anyone else like me? Like, we're very, very, picky. I don't know. I'm just very picky.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. We're gonna do collab with the Kulfi King.
Ooh.
I just got the message from Bilal, inshallah, guys. Keep an eye out for that. And bro, I'm serious. We're gonna do that. If you're here, we are gonna do it for sure. I think December.
We're gonna make our own kulfi.
I know.
MehdinaTV flavored kulfi.
What would our flavor be?
Super Kid.
Suey.
Oh wait, mint chocolate chip. He hates that one.
Make something that people like though. I would eat that. I would eat it.
He hates mint chocolate chip.
Who does? Bilal hates it.
Bilal hates.
You don't like it either. So I'm.
Okay, he hyped it up so much for me. Before we got married, he's like, no, we need to try mint chocolate chip. We need to try it. I tried it. It just tastes like toothpaste with chocolate. It's not
No,
good.
it doesn't. It doesn't. Toothpaste is a lot stronger.
I
I know you guys don't like mint. Thoughts on Andrew Tate? I think we've addressed this a few times, but in terms of his conversion, we're happy for his conversion, but I don't support, there's a lot of stuff he said, he says a lot of stuff that you can agree with, and then he says some other stuff that's kind of, wild, and it's no, I don't agree with that, so I don't, have anything against the guy or anything, but, I don't agree with a lot of stuff he said as well, but he's now, he's Muslim now, we welcome him as a Muslim brother. There's a lot of people who are far worse than Andrew Tate who have converted to Islam, but it's our duty as Muslims to have hospitality and be kind to other people, including people who convert to Islam, of course. So, that's basically it. There's not much to really say about it. We have to see over time how he acts as a Muslim too, because if he's doing things that are wrong and encouraging other people to do wrong things, people should call that out, and so they know that that you shouldn't be doing those things. Did you have any celebrity crushes before you met each other?
My celebrity crush was. Do you know who it is? Gara.
Bro, that's like an anime.
So?
It's an anime.
How dare you say that?
That's not a celebrity, I promise.
Of course it's a celebrity. Gara of the Sand from Naruto, guys. That was my celebrity crush. He kind of still low-key is.
I don't know if I had a celebrity crush. Maybe when I was a little younger.
You did. You liked Hilary Duff.
I liked Hilary Duff when I was 8 years old or 10 years old. I don't know. I
did
didn't
you
care.
ever like Selena Gomez?
No.
Never?
No,
What about Taylor Swift?
No.
Okay, what about, I don't know more.
I feel awkward talking about other women as a married Muslim man.
That was a test.
And did I pass?
Of course you did. Because you did a test.
I didn't
It
know.
doesn't count.
I didn't know.
So it doesn't count.
These are questions that are commonly asked as regular questions, so I could have just answered. But is Mubina okay with you having more than one wife? We both mutually agree.
Of course I am. I'm completely okay. You can go have another wife.
Woo! No, that's another test. I promise.
I dare you. Go get married to someone else.
No.
Go.
No.
I dare you. I dare you.
You guys want an unpopular opinion?
Guys, one thing, I'll tell you something, okay? Once you get married, you kind of don't care if your husband gets married to someone else, mostly because you know he'll never do it, because it's that expensive to live in Canada.
Yeah.
So just out of like, you know, their like thing, you just say, okay, yeah, go marry someone else. They're never gonna do it. It's just financially impossible.
Unless you're rich. Okay. Unpopular opinion. I don't know if I should say this.
What is it? I'll say my unpopular opinion.
Go ahead.
We don't follow the opinion that Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam's youngest wife Aisha was 6.
Okay, I think you win.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna say anything more.
What is your unpopular opinion?
My unpopular opinion, and I don't want to tell anyone this, but this is something that I would believe, is education for a lot of people, at least where we're from, education is overrated for a lot of people, not everyone. If you want to be a doctor, if you want to be a lawyer, if you want to be like an engineer or someone in a business position or something that requires school, then do school. But I feel like education in our parents' generation was a lot more influential than it is now. That's my view. I pursued a master's degree. I've done an undergraduate degree at University of Toronto. For me personally, even when you have a lot of education, even in Canada, the job market is still very competitive unless you also have work experience. So that's my unpopular opinion. I think school is becoming overrated for a lot of people.
I don't think that's unpopular.
It's an opinion that other people are adopting more so, but it's something that I felt for a little while based on my own experience. Because when I was in school, I was really pushed to get straight A's, get perfect grades, everything like that. Even when I was in elementary school, I'd be working on homework till like for 8 or 9 hours every single day. I'd be working till like 12 a.m., some days 2 a.m., and a lot of it would be stupid things like drawing a picture or something like that for a map or whatever, coloring in a map or something like that. I'd be spending hours and hours. A lot of my childhood and my high school, everything was spent so much time studying, and you should work hard, but you should also have fun too. If you guys are in high school or anything, or your elementary school, for us, the last 2 years, your grades count more so for university, but overall, people try to scare you and be like, you have to get straight A's to make something of your life. You don't. A lot of times you don't. Certain cases you might have to. If you want to be like a doctor, things like that, it might help. But there's more to life than simply school. Make sure you're having fun and balancing your life too. It's really important.
I agree with that opinion though, even though it's your unpopular opinion. I agree with that, considering I did university. I got honors in science in university.
This was actually, yeah.
And then I also did a certification course in medical lab technician.
I don't think my family, to be honest, is happy of me doing like social media, because for them school is like top, very important. Like you should be doing school is like everything kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's a mentality that I feel like is kind of like more so
old school.
It's more our parents' generation, where if you have a university degree, you get a job. Now, if you have a university degree, you're competing with hundreds of people who also have a university degree. Unless you're in a very specialized field and you have the connections. Don't underestimate connections and work experience as well. It's really important. That's why I don't take school too seriously, because it doesn't matter. It does matter depending on what you're doing. But if you get like a bad grade, like you get a C or a D or something on a thing, I used to cry about that. I used to be so upset about that. I got a C on my paper. I got a D on my paper.
Same you.
Like I was mostly straight A student, but I got like a few B's sometimes. But in university, even like it was like my last 2 years, I did quite well. But I stressed about it so much. Like I worked a little too hard on that, and my social life suffered a lot. So I would not suggest for you guys to do that. Make sure you're having balance, because your parents may push it, and you should listen to your parents. But as someone who's gone in the work industry, who's left home, who's gone through the school, I see how important it is. And once you leave school, the grades for a lot of people don't even matter. Like no one cares that I got straight A's. No one cares that you're getting C's or getting straight A's. No one really cares. You only care when you're in the school at that moment. I'm 12 and your biggest fan. Thank you. Corinne, hello. I'm trying my hardest in school, and yet I still fail. I'm not encouraging like failing, and I'm not encouraging like don't put in effort. But you should really only go to school if either you have a strong passion to learn, which most of us we're doing school to get a job though. So there are some, for example, some older people who come back to school. I've seen like 50, 60, 70-year-olds in my classes because they just want to learn for leisure. But a lot of the stuff you learn in classes, like I can sit in a 3-hour lecture and I can learn that information in like 20 minutes watching a slideshow. That's me. I'm not saying everyone. So for me, school was a waste of time. I can't speak for everyone. I put in all that effort into AP classes and A pluses just to end up going into an art career. It happened to me. I did a master's. I thought I was gonna go into like be a professor, and then my life changed. I became Muslim. Things changed, and then now I'm doing videos. I never was that kid. I tell Mubina this too. We are not like the most outgoing people. I was never the kid in drama class who liked acting or anything. I'm not an actor at all. Neither of us are. We ended up doing this, and you know sometimes things happen in ways that you don't expect. But alhamdulillah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala blessed us with a platform where we can share about who we are, and we can reach out to you guys and talk to you guys. So we're very appreciative of that. I really just want to be in a school for business courses because I want to become a florist. If you want to do that and you think that will help you, then definitely like go for it. If I went back to school, guys, honestly, I wish I would have taken more business courses. I took a lot of psychology courses, which were interesting, but I ended up changing my career path. Your career path, guys, might change. I wanted to be a doctor since I was like 8 years old until like literally like grade 12, and then I'm like, I want to change it. For years, I wanted to be a doctor, but then I realized it was more so being pushed into it for the money than like actually passionate about medicine. I wasn't passionate about biology or medicine or anything like that, so I'm glad I didn't go down that route for myself. Does your wife have contacts? Like, does she need glasses? So she wears glasses driving. What other circumstances you wear glasses, honey? Sometimes to see distances, you wear.
Yeah, my like distant eyesight is weak, so I can't see far distances, but I can see close.
Do you need help moving that like the rice around?
No, I can do it. I'm almost done.
If your wrist is sore, let me know. Favorite video game was FIFA for me, the soccer game, football game, but I don't have an Xbox One or like a PlayStation 5. If I had a PlayStation 5, I'd probably get FIFA on it. I think school is the reason why I'm always sometimes far from Allah. School, like, you know, honestly, it's like, you go to school from, like, say, for example, I would go to school from 9 till 3, right? That's like 6 hours. You have your lunch break and whatnot. But then you have to go home and do more homework. Like, I feel like it's just too much, man. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's too much. Like, you get a lot from working in jobs, too. Like, a lot of people, I feel like if they finished high school, like, I even told my parents, I'm like, I don't want to go to university yet because I don't know what I want to do. And it was kind of like, well, you'll figure it out once you go to university. It's like, why am I wasting time in university if I don't know what I want to do? I would not, personally, for me, I wouldn't send my kid to university unless they want to go there. And sometimes you have to work a job, like a part-time or a full-time job to see, is this what I'm interested in or not? Casey, thank you so much for that. Do you plan on having kids soon? Inshallah, we would love to have kids soon. It's whenever Allah wills for us to have kids. Whenever God wills for us to have kids, we would love to have kids. We would love to have a family, inshallah. I don't want to say homework is useless, but I just think, like, after going through a whole day of studying, like, I don't know, man.
You don't know what?
Like,
What don't you
I don't want to advise anything and
don't
say,
you know?
like, do your homework, but, like, if you guys want to work and earn money and, like, invest money and things like that, like, this might benefit you. Making connections outside of just school. Do your school, but also make connections. Do jobs on the side if you can. Build up your career. You don't have to just use school to build up your career a lot of the time.
Don't you know?
A lot of people these days get jobs because it's like, oh, I knew someone who was hiring, my friend's boss was hiring and they got me in. So many jobs like that happen. That's like, I got my last full-time job I did was that someone we knew put in a referral for me to work there. If I didn't get the referral, I wasn't going to work there. So, do you guys have a tiny prayer mat? I would love to have the tiny prayer mats for the cats, guys. I would love to.
Oh, we
might get them if we see them for sure. If I see that, I'd be tempted. Is there a lot of halal food in Canada? It depends where you live. In Toronto, there's good halal foods. We have good halal foods. We have halal grocery store. The only thing about Toronto, living in here is expensive. It's not something I personally recommend. Like moving to Toronto is expensive. I don't think it's worth it. If we didn't have family living here, I would probably consider moving, to be honest. Sister Zainab, yes, school can be very stressful and draining, but I'm telling you guys, I'm 28, I'm almost 29 years old. I had my parents who, neither of them went to university, so they couldn't really advise me, but I'm saying to you, as someone who's went through the whole, high school, university, master's program, all that stuff, don't stress so much if you don't do well on a paper or you get a bad grade or anything like that. The whole grand picture, no one really cares about your grades once you leave. They don't. If you want to go to medical school, even medical school. My sister had almost a 4.0 GPA and was struggling because, I don't know, she had a lot of great credentials too. It's very competitive for some of these jobs, but if you're doing a standard job that doesn't need school, why go to school? Thanks for letting me know I want to live in Canada's expensive. I'm giving you straight up, just honesty in this live, guys. I'm giving you the tea. As people say, I'm giving you the tea.
The tea of why you shouldn't move to Canada?
I wouldn't move to Canada if it was me, personally. I was born here, so I live here. But, when I see countries like Turkey and the lifestyles that people can have there, if you work like a Canadian or US online remote job and you live somewhere like Turkey, and your rent is like $400, $300 per month, here the rent is like $2,000+. That's expensive. And if most of your money goes to bills and rent and everything, how are you supposed to have a good quality of life? In Canada, people basically are working till they die. US is the same thing. If you go abroad or you go to Turkey and some of these other countries, you have a quality of life and you work, so it's like a balance. That's what I'm seeing. I've never been there, but this is what I'm observing, that some of these
From
countries,
all the people that are there.
even maybe Dubai. Dubai looks like it might be fun too. I don't know how affordable Dubai is, but I know Turkey is. Yeah, it is. I don't want to talk about politics on this. You guys ask me questions about political stuff. We said free Palestine. That's all I can really say. I'm from the U.S. and I can confirm. Exactly. It's tough out here, honestly. People think that Canada and the U.S. are like the best destinations. Even like Pakistan. Pakistan, you could probably get a better quality of life than here, in ways. What do you think, honey?
No.
No? In terms of affordability, you're not paying the same amount for rents and things like that.
But it's not safe.
That's the thing. Pakistan maybe is not safe. There might be other cons of it as well.
It's like the quality of life isn't good if you're living in a place that isn't safe.
No, but they have nice communities there too. It's a whole country. It depends. Doesn't it depend where you live too? I've seen people live in beautiful homes in Pakistan there.
Yeah, I guess it does. I think it does depend. I haven't been there in so long, so I'm not the right person to tell you.
I live in Dubai, and for Canadians it is cheaper. See? I love my country, Canada. I love Canada, but I just feel like it's going kind of downhill.
You just realized?
I think Canada's going a bit downhill, honestly. I've been feeling that for a while. I'm moving from Wisconsin to South Dakota in January. Please pray affordable housing and good friends. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make things easy for you and grant you affordable housing and good friends that keep you close to God. Ameen. My dream job before I was Islam, I wanted to be a doctor. I changed my career path. I wanted to be a professor. That was my serious one I was going for a master's for. But then I was making no money. I was only paid 8 months of the year to be a graduate student. You guys know how little graduate students make? It is peanuts. They make nothing. I was making like $1,600 a month or something like that. And I wasn't allowed to work any other jobs other than doing that. And that was only 8 months of the year. So I say to Mubin, as a Muslim man, I converted to Islam. I can't do this. Provide a good quality of life for my family and make money 8 months of the year. No thank you, I can't. It's such little money. So, graduate school, a lot of graduate students are very underpaid.
Alright, Nuggie, it's done. You want to look at it? How does it look?
Beautiful rice, babe.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You like how it looks?
Yeah. It looks good.
That wasn't easy.
Let me show you.
That was harder than I thought it would be.
I can show you guys. Promise.
Okay, show them.
So this is usually we make dishes with meat, but this is something that you can also make as well.
It's vegetarian.
This is a vegetarian friendly dish. It's got chickpeas, it's got rice, it's got onions, it's got masalas in it.
So I use Sela basmati rice, but you can use like normal basmati rice as well, like the white ones. I use the golden Sela rice. So I'm gonna give this to you to taste test.
I love my meat, but sometimes it's good to have some veggie.
I'm gonna give it to him to taste test, guys.
Aw, thank you. Let's see if Mubina agrees with this comment. I love how your voice changes when you talk to Mubina, genuine. I don't know, I just feel like I can hear the love in it. I don't know if you agree with that.
Okay, so many people have said that to you, like about...
My voice softens like butter when I talk to you, honey, I promise.
Even like your friend, he recognized that when
He's
you
like,
weren't
yeah.
even Muslim.
Yeah.
So...
I love honey.
I do believe it.
I love you. I promise.
Thank you.
Where's a good place to move in the USA from Germany and wanting to... the people here who are Americans, can you guys advise? I'd say maybe not California. I don't know what place... I know Texas is cheap, but no one wants to move there. Texas gets good homes for like not much, but then there's problems apparently, so I don't know. I don't know where to advise you in the US. In Canada, I would say I would not suggest moving to Toronto unless you're okay paying high rents. Then come to Toronto. Toronto's great otherwise. Move to Ohio. Yo, guys, what's this stuff in Ohio lately? I'm seeing in the comments. Whenever something weird happens on like TikTok, it's like I see the comments and it's like, this guy's from Ohio. This food is from Ohio. What is with that?
Yeah, can someone enlighten us on what that is?
Move to Florida if you hate winter. Guys, we're coming to Florida in January, by the way, to visit. We're coming in January. Everything's booked. We're coming. I can't wait to come to Orlando. And we booked it also. I'm happy we booked it in the winter. I used to be so jealous when I'd go on winter break. And then people would come back with a huge tan. You guys, you know when you're in school and someone comes back with like a huge tan? And it's like, yo, where'd you go? I went to Florida. I mean, I've been cold over here.
Okay, show them what it looks like.
Fudgy. So we've got, this is the beautiful sauce right there, guys. That raita, it's my favorite. I would like drink that. And then we've got the rice. It's steaming like a chooch.
Okay, that's why I gave you the raita, which is cold.
Oh,
so you mix
snap.
the rice with the
Can I eat it
raita.
now, honey?
Add some more rice. It's literally water.
Can I eat it now, honey?
Yes.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim.
I hope it's good. I hope it's good. I hope it's good. This is my first time.
That's good. It's good. Chickpea, I taste it. Yeah, it's simple. It's good. It's got good masala flavor. I like it.
Really?
Yeah. I don't think there's a whole lot to say in terms of it because it's like it's rice and chickpea and onion, but like the flavors go good. It's good. What? I like it. What? Good job, honey. I'm getting a death stare right now. I promise.
Are you sure?
You know what? You know what? I'm not sure. How about that? I'm not sure of my rating. I'm not sure of the food. You know why?
Why?
Because you don't believe me. I promise.
What do you mean I don't believe you? I do
She's
believe-
not. No, you don't believe my ratings, honey. I promise you don't believe my ratings.
Okay, I'm gonna
eat this out like very
I'm gonna
soon.
need to organize
Is this
this
hot? I'm
whole
not putting it
kitchen.
there.
No, it's not hot.
Can I put this here for now?
Yeah.
Just for a sec. I'm gonna eat this soup. Thank you, honey.
There's a one pot there. So you see our sink? It has like
We are
barely
still
any
live.
dishes. Look at our sink. It barely has any dishes because it didn't use much. I think the most dishes
Good.
are used by biryani and stuff. So
No, I'm not gonna calm down. I'm excited. Please pray for my dad. He's all of a sudden. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
I pray your dad gets better.
Wait, what?
We gotta give him shifa.
Prove things and flip. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant him shifa. The last part of that message, I'm not sure if that was serious, but may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant him shifa. I mean, greetings from Portugal. Portugal's gonna win the World Cup, baby. Let's go.
They already won. I don't think they're winning again.
We won in 2016,
Is
honey.
Ronaldo playing?
Yeah.
He is?
Yeah, he is.
He is.
Of course he is.
Okay.
My friend broke the tip of my color pencil and I need it right now? Oh no, then you need to go get their color pencil. No. I don't know. Ronaldo, yes. Has your wife worked outside the home? What was her experience? Oh, she definitely has. I used to be like to her when I was non-Muslim, I was like, you're not gonna get a job wearing that. And then she was just like, watch me, and I'm like, okay. Sure enough, she gets a bunch of jobs after that, and then she like, I ended up working for her at one point. It was weird, and I'm like, okay, fine, I accept it. You can get jobs, I promise. Is it more difficult for her to get jobs? Probably, because people are very judgmental. I'm sure there's times you go to an interview and someone's like, I'm not hiring you because of your face veil, which is
Yeah.
to me is not fair. But you should hire someone on their capability, not on the way they dress or how they look. If it's like, especially it's religious clothing and things like that. Opinion on drawing faces and people. I'm an animator and I've been considering converting to Islam, and I'm worried I might have to find a new career. You can still draw and be Muslim. Can you explain to them, Mubina, how it works in terms of drawing faces and people? Like
So we can't draw, but obviously it doesn't take you out of the folds of Islam,
What do you mean
so
we
you'd
can't
still
draw?
be considered Muslim. But you can't draw faces. And we can't draw animals. So anything with a face on it, we can't draw. There's a difference of opinion when it comes to cartoons, but I know for people and animals, we can't draw those, and we can't have pictures in our house. That's the opinion that we follow. There is a difference of opinion on it.
What about drawing like flowers and other things like that?
That's fine. Scenic
Nature.
stuff, nature, flowers, those are fine.
So for the person who would ask that, if you want to be Muslim, I mean, I don't think that should stop you. Like, I had a whole career change myself when I was Muslim. Not that my career was going to be haram, but I had to become the provider. I took on a career, and I went almost in a 7-year PhD program, thinking I was going to marry someone and we were going to split bills 50-50 and stuff like that, because that's the culture I'm from. And then I ended up changing my career because it wasn't suitable for my family as a man who's responsible for providing for a family. So, you know, it's okay. You just might have to alter the way that, for example, if you're drawing faces and stuff, maybe you might need to draw, you might change the way you draw things or draw different characters or things like that. Like, you might draw scenery or something else. So you should research more about that, talk to a scholar. You don't necessarily have to give up drawing, you just might not draw all the things that you used to draw, that's all. What's the best way to fight off temptation? For me, my temptation came last year. I got rid of it Ramadan of this year and only recently returned. Don't think of yourself as weak. Pray to Allah for guidance, pray to God to help you, and inshallah, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make things easy for you and help you get rid of your temptations. I mean, we all have temptations though. There's always shaitan whispering things in our ear. Even when we're like, I'm going to pray, I get, thoughts of certain things anytime. But the test is whether you can, refrain from acting on those desires which are from shaitan, things that we shouldn't be doing. Music is haram, there's a difference of opinion on it. But if you're not sure about something, it's always safer to avoid. My parents are low-key forcing me to be a doctor. I don't want to. Is there like a rule in Islam to politely disagree with them? That's a tough position. That's a very tough position. I kind of understand you. My parents never forced me to be a doctor, but they really strongly were encouraging like going down that route. What advice would you give in that situation, Mubina? Because they can't force you to do a career. If you're not going to be happy and it's going to compromise your faith and your relationship with your parents, you have to consider that too. You should be able to respectfully tell your parents that this is not something that you're interested in.
And your parents should understand that.
What happens though if a parent isn't understanding of that?
And you should listen to your parent and be patient.
And do the doctor?
Yeah. If you can't do it, like, do your best to try to do whatever your parents want. But if you can't do it, like, it's impossible for you, they'll see it eventually. I mean, try talking to them, and if it doesn't work, then, like, what I would suggest is be patient. Because it's hard to refuse parents, honestly. They also have to answer Allah, So you do your part as a child, and then God will take accountability for what needs to be accountable.
For me, it's like if you're doing a career for 20 plus years, right, or 30 plus, however many years you're doing it.
I know, but what can you do if they're not gonna listen? What do you do?
Can't you respectfully just say, I this is not something that I'm comfortable doing. I'm not
yes,
interested
you should
in.
talk to them, and what if they don't listen?
Can they force you to do a career?
Well, they can't, but you do it because of the sake of Allah. That's what you do it for. You don't do it for your parents at that point. You do it because you don't want to take that right away from the parent. You, as a child, are still doing your duty to your parents. Guys, this is not something that I'm giving you an advice on. It's just something that I'm saying in terms of like what I would personally do. So, yeah, take it with a grain of salt. If you don't want to do that, do talk to your parents and try your best to convince them.
That's a very tough question. For me, I grew up with a different, like, I grew up with respect for parents, of course, and everything, but, like, if they're telling me to do a career and I can't do it, I don't see how I would follow through with that. I don't know if I would be able to do that myself, because you're going to make you miserable every day of your life, and if I'm miserable all the time, I'm not going to practice the rest of my faith properly. So I'm not an advice for me personally. I don't know if I'd be able to do that, to being honest with you, to do a career just because my parents said I need you to do this career.
Yeah, but then what would you do? Would you just leave home?
I would do whatever I could to make them happy in any way possible.
But would you just leave the house instead of doing that?
Well, am I living with them or no? Am I living at home?
Yeah, you're living with them.
But what if
I'm
not?
assuming this person's living with them.
What if you're not living with them?
Well, then do whatever you want to do and respectfully disagree.
See, that needs to be clarified. Because I was seeing it from the perspective of living with them and not living with them. Right?
Well, it's easier if you're not living with them. It's not easy if you're living with them.
And we're not encouraging you guys to leave home, but like it's like if you're living under their house and they're telling you to do something, it's kind of hard to say no at that point. But if you're on your own, if it was me, I couldn't go through with a career just because my parents told me. I would try to listen to them if they asked me to do things for them and stuff, but you kind of need to set some level of like boundary in ways.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I respect you, I'm here for you, I might try to do something similar if you're open to that, but I don't know if I can go through with that whole career for like my whole life, because I'm going to be really upset, I'm going to be like depressed all the time. I'm doing a career I don't like. That's going to affect the way I worship God and everything. Because even if you're obeying your parents in that respect, if the rest of your life is suffering, then your faith is going to be compromised in other ways. So you have to consider that.
Exactly.
Yeah, ask them if there's an alternative career they would be happy to see you in. See if you can find a career that both of you guys would be supportive in. A lot of times that may or may not happen, but you can try. Okay, guys, it's dinner time. We're gonna go eat. We appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for all your support. If you guys want to stay in touch with us, you can also follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. We have a small Facebook community.
It's a very small Facebook community.
It is slowly growing, but like it's a way that you guys can we'll see more of your messages and stuff. So guys, it also would mean a lot if you can go there and follow us on Facebook. It's MehdinaTV. Yeah.
Maybe you pour yourself some rice while I talk to them.
Sure.
For like 5 minutes.
I got rice.
Before we go. Maybe I can answer like a few questions before we go.
Can I speak too, honey?
Garrett can just say Suey in the back.
Yeah.
Pour yourself some food.
I have food, I promise.
That's not enough food.
For
The
me,
other one is mine.
That's mine?
Yeah, that's yours.
Okay.
It's like tiny amount.
Okay.
Hi. Hi, Asana. Enjoy your dinner, y'all. It looks good. Thank you, guys. I hope it actually tastes good. I didn't taste it yet.
I like
So I am just going off of what Garrett told me, and I'm kind of scared because I'm picky. Will I like it, Garrett?
I don't know. Guys,
Will I like it?
I say this, I would cook for you, but I'm scared to cook for you because you hate it.
Aww.
I promise you like specific food.
I have a question. Why are you so pretty? I'm sorry, I can't answer that. I don't know. Why am I so pretty, Garrett?
Because of Suey!
Oh, God.
You're beautiful, but
So
I won't describe you.
I didn't make biryani. I made pulao. It's chickpea pulao, but I have no idea how it tastes. You made it. Why would you not like it? I don't like the food that I cook, guys. I'm very picky.
Here, honey.
Why can't you draw faces? So we believe that like the creation of faces and humans or life, like animals and people, is just from God. Also, there are things about how people started worshiping pictures when they drew them. So we're just told to avoid things like that altogether. She actually read what I said. OMG. Yes, Sophia. Hi!
She's sleepy.
So cute!
She's sleepy, I promise.
You're so cute. Has
Hi,
it snowed
guys.
up there? It actually did.
This is baby C.
It snowed today. Oh, hi, Sierra, baby.
You want to take her, honey?
Yes. Hi, Sierra. Hi, Sierra. Look at this. Look at
She's
this.
so sleepy.
So cute.
This cat rarely sleeps. She's so energetic.
Aww.
I love a cat.
What age is a good age to convert to Islam? There is no age. You can convert at any age.
Oh, she's here too.
Oh,
I can't have too many cats in here because they get hairs. She came to visit.
cutie.
Guys, pray for our cats. I need to take them to the vet. Hazel has a cold and Lunar has a cold. Sierra's doing good. They got a cold from Sierra.
Cats are the best. They are. They're so cute. I love you. You're so fluffy. You're so fluffy. You're so fluffy.
Okay.
She's so soft, guys. I wish you could hold her. She is so soft.
Come on, Hazel.
Sierra's like the softest cat ever.
Sierra's very soft. She's like a
Oh.
cotton ball.
She is. Hold her. She's so light
You
too.
want me to hold her, honey?
Yeah. When we got her, in comparison to the cats that we had, she was very light. Look at all this cat hair
Yeah,
that
that's
got on
what
my
Sierra
hair.
sometimes does. Okay, honey. Okay. Let's go, honey. Okay.
In love with the kitties. Thank
Go on, honey.
you.
Go on. Go up. Are you okay?
Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. Wa alaikum assalam, KB.
Walaikum assalam. Sup?
Hannah's movie and music, Kitty. Yes, Kitty. I know I say a lot of things about my parents, but I'm having a lot of trouble and they make me so stressed. I have no one to talk to, and you guys make me feel so much better, so thank you.
I just want to say, I feel like I can relate to you, and I've read your comments, and it kind of reminds me of my situation. I'm not encouraging this, but once I moved out, that honestly was, even for me, like following Islam. I would have never been able to follow Islam at home. My parents think that I left home to convert to Islam, which I didn't. But like, when you live on your own, you can do things how you want. So I'm just saying, it's nice to be. Some of you guys are saying in the comments, I'm scared to grow up or be an adult. There's perks of being an adult too. Okay, we still have to listen to our parents, but like if there's certain things like a career or certain like very difficult decisions like that, you should try to work things out and communicate with them so they can try to understand. Be patient with your parents as well. Are you okay, honey?
I think I was just daydreaming for like 2 seconds. Anyway, guys, you caught me daydreaming. Alright, guys. We're actually gonna end our live now. It was very nice going on the live with you guys. And I really enjoyed it. You guys saw me struggle with the pot and I burnt it. So I'm sorry, pot, but you gotta go.
Someone said once you've converted to Islam, there's no turning back. You can't leave. Yes,
Yeah.
There's many people who
There's many people that leave.
It's not encouraged in any religion to leave. If you think that stuff happens when you leave, there's so many people who have left and like no one does anything.
It's the same as what happens with
Where you
like
get your information
ex-Christians
from.
or ex-Jewish. It's the same thing, guys. But anyway, yeah, we're hoping to go live again soon, and hopefully we can answer more of your questions at that time.
We should and rest in peace to Pot.
I'm sorry, Pot.
This Pot died in the making of this life.
Yeah, we're sorry, Pot. Do you want to give a eulogy for the Pot?
I don't know. How do you do that?
Is it a eulogy?
I don't know.
Is that what it's called? The poem you give when somebody dies?
I guess I didn't go to many funerals. I don't remember. I was little. But I know to say that's a weed.
Now we gotta go bury our Pot. I'm sorry, Pot.
Give him a suey, honey.
The day of death for this Pot,
Honey, give him a suey.
November 16th.
You're giving a eulogy.
Is it November 16th? You were very good to us, Pot, and we hope that maybe like in Jannah when I'm like there,
You're gonna ask for the pot.
I can ask for you in better shape.
Okay.
With better titanium, I don't know,
Oh my
better
goodness.
lighting so that I can cook inside you.
And now we're gonna dispose of it.
Alright, anyway, until next time,
Wait, you
guys.
didn't give him a suey. Give him a suey.
I'm sorry, guys, that was just horrible.
Please give him a suey.
Yeah. Okay, Sui,
Suey! Who's gonna win the World Cup? Honey, who's winning the World Cup?
Spain.
Oh
Alright,
my
guys.
God, you always pick the team I don't like.
Until next time.
Portugal's gonna win.
Assalamualaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. Su.